Hi, I'm Jess, your Down to Earth Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me here today for your Pick a Pile week reading for December 21st through the 27th of 2020. Happy holidays, everybody. Please keep in mind there's still time to get gift cards or sign somebody up to be a subscription member at Patreon for my channel. Links are in the description box below. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who are familiar with how this works, you just need to pick a pile. Pick pile number 1, pile number 2, we're shaking things up a little bit, and pile number 3. And how this works is you just kind of drift towards whichever one is calling your name, whichever one catches your eye, whichever one like invokes your curiosity. Again, 1, 2, and 3. And timestamps are going to be in the description box below. With that being said, let's get started with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1, people, let's get going. So per the usual, we do have an oracle card followed by 3 of the regular good old-fashioned tarot cards here. And we're going to get going and take a look at this, and I'll pull out clarifiers if we need to. So for the overall theme of the week for you guys, for pile number 1, people, is centering. This is a beautiful card. You know, the holidays can be chaotic, right? And sometimes we just need to take that deep breath and really center ourselves and ground, so that way you can kind of be the eye of the storm of chaos. Yay! It's not what we want to hear, right? But when you center, things get easier, things flow around you, things move, and that is a really good way to go. And why do you need to center? Ooh, we've got the King of Coins, the 5 of Coins, and the 6 of Cards. Ooh, for some of you, wow, this is like really freaking specific. Some of you have an offer heading your way. Some of you, it's actually a person is coming back. The King of Coins, a King of Pentacles is kind of the catch. It's kind of the catch. They are strong, independent, self-sufficient. They work with integrity. They're kind, they're caring. They have a really good solid foundation. They're good with money. Oh, there's a twofold rating to this one. Ooh, you guys are going to love this. So for some of you, this is an ex coming back, somebody that has been left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. And they are coming your way. They are coming your way. So yeah, you need to be calm and centered for this. For some of you though, like for the other side of this, I mean, we have Jupiter just going into Aquarius today, which is the 20th. That's the day that I'm recording this, this evening. And for some of you guys, some of you have been really struggling with luck, struggling with finances, having things go your way. And guess what? They're coming towards you. Look at that. This King of Pentacles, this good, solid, firm financial outlook that has been in the past really, really struggling, really like you feel like finances haven't been around. Money has been hard to come by. I mean, don't get me wrong, money's hard to come by for a lot of people right now, but particularly for you guys. You know, and what I'm getting is that things are finally moving your way. Why? Because, you know, this is for some readers, this is source, universe, God, etc., moving you forward, moving things towards you. It's Chiron, it's the ferryman, right? And the beautiful thing is it's moving out of choppy waters more into calm, settled waters. So it's really exciting that there is forward movement for you guys at this time. And silly me did not pull out a clarifier deck, so let's grab this one. Yay. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. I want to find out more about why centering needs to happen. I mean, for some of you guys, I feel like it's going to be super exciting that money is going to be coming in, and you might just want to, like, you know, go spend it all at once, or, you know, with this person coming back in, oh my goodness, here we go, that can really shake things up. It's somebody who has been wanting forward momentum and movement for quite some time. Yeah, this is definitely a double energy here. Let's find out more about the centering card, though. Why do you need to be calm during all of this, right? You're like, hey, this is great, or oh no, it's not, you know, for the exes, or oh yes, it is. Like it's a yes or no. It's not a maybe I should be excited or worried about these things. Oh, and that one just totally fell on the floor. Ooh, 9 of Swords. You're all up in your head. Oh, holy moly. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need to be centered. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. We have a true match here. Queen of Pentacles, like this is, you know, in my logo and in my branding, I do have the Queen of Pentacles as part of that because it is about being down to earth. It is being practical. It is somebody who, I mean, I view this as the Empress energy as well in the court cards. Normally that is the Nine of Cups though, the Nine of Pentacles. But in this case, I do view the Queen of Pentacles as someone who is stable, loving, giving, nurturing, kind, cares about their home and their hearth, and that's where a lot of their stability is. So, you know, when we get this centering card, we get the Nine of Swords, Justice, and the King of Wands. Some of you guys, I feel like, know this is coming. Some of you have known this is coming. And for those of you who are dealing with the ex coming back, you know, there's karmic justice happening here, meaning that they probably were shitty to you, and they're coming back to fix it, right? And the thing is they're coming in strong. They're coming in passionate. You might have some Leo or Aries or Sagittarius in your chart because they're viewing you as fiery, passionate. The thing is that the King of Wands is a go-getter card, right? They don't just sit still. It's forward momentum. They get up and they go and they make things happen. And that coincides with this Six of Swords here. Yeah, and with this Justice card, like it's all about being in balance, and being in balance of being up in your head and going and doing things head versus heart, right, in that situation. So yeah, for those of you, you're going to have to learn how to release some of that anxiety too. And for those of you with the financial side of things, with money and fortune coming in towards you that's been outstanding for a while, it is going to be due. Like it's the Justice card, right? It's all about balance. It's not even just about balance. It's about getting the love, getting the career, getting the money, getting everything that you deserve. Everything that you deserve. And it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough couple of years, but particularly this year. Yeah, and what I'm getting is that, you know, you feel like you've been out of control for so long for things, that things are finally going to start moving and settling down. And yeah, you definitely need to be centered for this coming up. So this is exciting. This is fantastic. I love this so much. Yes, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you so much for joining me, pile number 1 people, and I will see you soon. Hello, pile number 2 people. This is exciting here. We've got some great stuff going on this week. We're going to start off with our Oracle card, and then we do have our 3 tarot cards to kind of flesh out the story a little bit more about what's going on for you for this next week. So let's get started. Ooh, we've got thought. We've got thought. For some of you, you're going to be in a space of inner reflection this next week. There's very much, I'm getting a lot of like spiritual, like in-depth, like really taking the time to be sacred, to honoring things. You know, for some of you, there's a lot of Christmas traditions going on, holiday traditions, whatever it is that you celebrate. And it's asking you to be thoughtful, put in that intent, put in that energy. I'm getting a lot of High Priestess energy from this card, honestly. So following your intuition, especially with the 2 pillars here. Yeah, following your intuition, going within, a little bit of secretive energy, feminine secretive energy going on here, and not in a bad way at all, but let's find out more. Ooh, yeah, we've got the Tower, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. Ooh, this is some steamy stuff. Yeah, I'm getting 2 messages out of this. So the first is that somebody's going to be coming towards you, somebody with the Lovers energy. And this deck is the last unicorn deck. And there's actually 2 different Lovers cards in the deck. And it's lovely. I love when that happens because I think there are just different flavors to the Lovers cards that really enhances the readings. And this one is more about somebody who's been crushing on you, yearning about you, loving on you. For those of you who are familiar with the story, you know exactly where this is in the storyline. But it's that idea of unrequited love that is truly passionate and ferocious at times. But here's the thing: is you haven't known about it, and this is going to be this tower. Like, you know, there are no bad cards in tarot. There's no scary cards in tarot. There's just serious ones. And the Tower is one of those. And this is, you're getting that lightning bolt. This is that strike of illumination that shakes everything out. And I'm feeling it's because this person is going to be coming towards you. And you're going to have to think about it. It's going to put you in a thoughtful mood. Obviously, if this person comes out, because they see you as the Ten of Cups. There's the Ten of Cups. This is happiness. This is emotional fulfillment. This is happily ever after. This is everything you have ever wanted, with the emotional fulfillment side of things. This is beautiful. This is super beautiful. For others of you, you're going to be given an option and choices that you weren't quite aware of before, and it's going to come out of the blue. It's going to come out of the blue with a Tower. It's like getting I don't necessarily see an offer necessarily, but I do see you possibly shifting your perspective, turning ideas around about something that gives you emotional fulfillment, and you're being asked to follow it. Let's pull some clarifier cards on this lovers to find out more what it is, more about what is going on with this choice or this person, depending on how this resonates for you. Let's take a look. So many beautiful things happening right now in the world and the universe. Just everything is shifting and changing, and luck is turning and moving. And so there's going to be a lot of forward momentums going on. More about this lovers card. Oop, Two of Wands. Choices. Judgment. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Yes. Basically everything that I just said. All this is confirming everything that I've just said, is that you've got a choice. You've got a choice. So you've got to make a judgment call that is going to fulfill you. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Star. For some of you, this is something you guys have been working on, something you've been wishing for, something you've been wanting for a long time. Absolutely. So we do have the Two of Wands. It's all about choices, about not being quite satisfied with where you're at and wanting more out of life and having to really follow. You're being called to follow your heart. You're being called to follow what fills your cups, what gives you emotional satisfaction. Definitely. I like this. I like this a lot. And even if this is the lover coming back, you're still going to have to make a call. Like the Judgment card is definitely an ex coming back. So it could be that somebody is coming back out of the blue. That energy has been circling everybody right now. Because a lot of people are recognizing they've had to do a lot of spiritual growth and things like that, and they're coming back around to make amends of things. So yes, this definitely, sits. I want to clarify this Ten of Cups, like the emotional fulfillment part of it. I want to find out, one, because I'm nosy and I'm curious, but the other thing too is I think it would be good to know more about what this happily ever after looks like. Like, what is this process? Oh yeah, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Hanged Man. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Page of Wands, the bottom of the deck. That's definitely fiery energy there of hey, let's go get a cup of coffee. Of, getting a young, like you taking this is card of communication, basically. Really, really is. So you're going to get communication, whether somebody's bringing in an offer for you, or going to come in and kind of be like, hey, I've been thinking about you, and let's fix whatever this is. But you've got to trust your intuition throughout this whole process. You've got to trust it, and think first. Head versus heart, right? Follow what is best for you and only you. Keep that in mind, especially with Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Hanged Man. And what I'm getting is that you've leveled up. Like with the Seven of Wands is a great card. It's all about really leveling up, rising above issues, and holding your ground in it. And it could, but the thing is, it's like a lot of people call it's a card of defense. Don't get me wrong, it's a card of defense. It's a card in Leo as well. And what it means is just that even though you've risen above the conflict and everything else, there's always one person that kind of bridges that gap. See, there's this little bird guy here who's like, hey, don't forget me. Right here. Come on, there you go. Don't forget me, and he can get to you versus this other guy down here, right? So, and he's got wands next to him. So he's going to be coming in to bridge that gap of communication. But don't worry, I think you're going to take your time in answering, because this person wants to be victorious and you want to be victorious as well with the Six of Wands. Like, that is a card of, celebration of, being victorious, basically. It's Leo and Jupiter, which, Jupiter has just moved into Aquarius. So there's a lot of big shifting that we can all feel. And with the Hangman, all that means is that, you're going to be victorious and you're going to be holding yourself in high regard because you've done the inner work. You've done the inner work and you've shifted your perspective, like I talked about here. So this is a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for joining me, pile number 2 people, and I wish you happy holidays, and I will see you soon. Hello, pile number 3 people. This is so exciting. This is, we've had some beautiful readings so far on the other 2 piles. But we have our oracle card with our 3 tarot cards here, and I do have a deck of clarifiers off to the side. So let's get going. What's the overall theme for you guys? Ooh, union. Ooh, union. This is a great card. For some of you, this could be, a romantic union that you've been waiting for, or just really coming into yourself as well during this time. But let's find out more. What is this union? Oh my goodness. Ooh, we got the Page of Wands. Somebody wants to talk to you. Ooh, God, the Ace of Swords. They want to speak their truth, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, so every reading has had the element of an ex or a relationship coming back in so far. And this is definitely true for you guys as well. It could be friendship. It could be an ex-lover. Like, I don't see any cups on the board. Don't get me, like, none whatsoever. No emotions whatsoever. But the other thing, too, is that, this is a twofold reading. We'll have the relationship side, but then we have the general side as well going into it. So let's start with the relationship side, shall we? So yeah, we've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of communication. It's fiery activity, move forward movement, and somebody wants to come in to speak their truth with this Ace of Swords. They do. They want to come in and speak the truth and clear things up. And the thing is that they want to come back into union with you because they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. Male or female, this is not a gender-specific reading, but it is just the divine and masculine, feminine energies within us all. And it's like, a sliding scale, depending on where things are at. But they see you as somebody, I consider the Queen of Pentacles as a bit of the Empress energy, even though it's technically not. By your standard, but this is how I do it as a reader. And she is somebody who is self-sufficient. She is kind. She's caring. She is loving. She takes care of her hearth, her home. There's fertility involved. There's abundance. And the thing is that she puts herself first, and in that process, everybody else gets taken care of too. And it's beautiful. And that's how they see you in this. For those of you who are, for the general side of the reading, we've got some good news coming your way, and it has to do with finances. Again, it's the same energy of there's information and truth and news and justice kind of coming in your way. This is there's a new beginning. It could be that somebody is gifting you with some truth, some knowledge that's going to set you on a better financial path, or they're going to be gifting you a bit of money, and that's quite lovely, isn't that? Or I have a feeling like I'm getting things that are unsticking with this Ace of Swords, and with the Page of Wands. Yeah, things are unsticking. It's like that. Oh my goodness, it's almost like a spark happened somewhere in the butterfly effect, right? It's shifting things and breaking things up, and it's going to be coming things towards you, and making things whole again with this Union card. So let's find out more about the Union card. It's such a beautiful, beautiful card. And I feel like some of you are going to be getting in touch with, source, universe, spirit, and that is going to help release some of this energy and get things that, it's a Rube Goldberg machine that I'm thinking of. I think I said that right. Oh, Page of Swords. Yeah, interesting. The Lovers. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck of Strength. This is you having had to endure so much lately, and keep pulling and pulling and pulling on your inner reserves just to get by and just to keep yourself afloat, and just financially. But not only that, you've had to really, you've been wounded. actually. There's a couple of arrows near this lion that are really calling my attention here. So when we take a look, there's a couple of arrows right here, here, and here. And whereas they're not necessarily in the lion, they're near the lion. I mean, you're a warrior. You're a true warrior. And you have been fighting and fighting and fighting to keep things going. And I have a feeling you've been asked to sit still. You've been asked to sit still for this whole process. We've got the Page of Swords, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this definitely resonates with both the love reading, but also with the general side of it too, is that for the love reading, you've got somebody who wants to come towards you and has been wanting to come towards you for some time. And you know, it's that Rube Goldberg machine. It's like things are finally sparking for them to move forward and to come and speak their truth. Especially with the Lover's card and the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles is just all about divine timing. And for those of you with the financial situation, I mean, it could be both that happen, right? I feel like a lot of things are just finally clicking and moving and shifting, the big gear mechanism of the chaotic ballet that is the universe. But, you know, for those of you with the financial side of it, it's pretty much the same thing, is that you're finally being given some creativity, some information that's going to allow you to make a choice to finally move forward and really put union. It's like, it's all about coming together. It's, you're tired of fighting for everything that you have had and everything that you want, and finally things are going to start clicking and turning and changing into your pathway. Let's find out more about, let's actually do the Ace of Swords. You know, this communication, this truth, this passion. Yeah, for those of you with the X energy, you know, they've been watching you for a while. I feel like they're trying to figure out, like, if you're single, if you're seeing someone, what you're doing, how things are going. And they've been doing it for a while because they're waiting for the right time to come in. And it's finally going to start happening this next week. Oof. It's a lot. But for the finances, let's just take a look at the Ace of Swords and see what's going on with this. Come on, you. Okay. Things have been blocked and things are finally moving forward, and it's all in divine timing. Again, it's exactly what I just said. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is just a small, tiny offer. And it could be that this starts off as a small, tiny offer. You know, hey, let's get a cup of coffee. Or, hey, we made a mistake on your last bill and you get an extra credit of like $50 or $5 even. Something small, but it's the start. It's just the start of things. And how do I know this? We've got the Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands and Temperance. Things have been blocked. Things have been stationary and stagnant with the Four of Swords. I'm sorry, I said the Four of Wands. It's the Four of Swords with the Four of Swords energy. But then we finally get the Eight of Wands, which is all about forward movement, communication, really quick stuff coming in. And we get Temperance, which is all about divine timing and balance here. So yeah, it's basically this knowledge, this nudge, this information is finally going to be coming in for you guys, and it's going to shake things up, and it is going to end in prosperity. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's just do a quick clarification on the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the Tower. It's going to be coming in fast and unsuspected, followed by the Fool. It's a new leap and a journey. Ooh, and the Devil. I'm going to keep it in the reverse. I usually don't take reversals, but it really feels appropriate that, you know, part of you has let yourself go. I mean, you're going to be sitting here thinking about this, right? The Two of Swords is all about a choice. It's a shut the F up so I can hear myself think card. But with, you know, the Moon here, you're going to be trusting, there's the Moon, you're going to be trusting your intuition right there. And you're sharp and you're fierce. It's actually a card with Libran energy, so you might have some Libra in your chart. May resonate with you, may not, might mean something to you. It's all good. But with this overall theme of union is that, yeah, this information is going to come out of the blue with the Tower here. And it's going to be, you know, you're starting a brand new cycle. You're starting a brand new cycle. But here's the really cool thing about the Fool. These are major arcana cards here coming out. It's big stuff. Is that, you know, in his backpack there that he's got, this little backpack here, he's got all of the tools that he needs to go on this journey, just like you. Just like you. This is going to be great. And the Devil in reverse is all about is that you've let go of things that have been holding you back. You've let go of things that are no longer serving you. And I love it. This is awesome. This is a great way to start this weekend and this week, and especially with all of the astrological things coming in. This is a fabulous reading for you guys. So thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope to see you soon.